Hey guys, Super Mario Plush Boy 85 here, and today I'm going to be starting a new set of reviews, and today we are going to start reviewing the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem figures by Playmates. These should be available in the store starting today, unless you happen to find them early, which if you did, good for you. Today we're going to be doing Leonardo, so the packaging looks very nice. I like how it is weirdly shaped. It's not just a plain rectangle like the last re-releases have been there. So, you can see he's in the package. Everything is in there. Card on the bottom. Leonardo, the leader. Turn it around to the back. You have all of the characters that should be coming out in Wave 1. So you have Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello, Michelangelo, Splinter, Rocksteady, Bebop, Superfly, and Leatherhead. I expect every one of these characters to be reviewed. I'm not sure about vehicles or the playset yet. I'll definitely try to though. Of course, like most turtle figures, Leo has a description on the bottom. Leonardo. Leo's the leader. Well, he wants to be. He dreams of leading his brothers to become an unstoppable crime-fighting team. So what if no one takes him seriously? Weapons, twin katana, dream to be a fearless leader. Okay, so basic kind of thing that Leonardo wants to do. They have something they're doing on YouTube, I'm guessing, but these look super cool. I know a lot of people were a little iffy with the art style. I got used to it immediately though because it looked good to me. The figures, I was a little iffy about the pictures, but got them in hand and they look pretty good. So I'll get this guy opened and I'll show you what he comes with. Okay. Leonardo is out of the package, and first thoughts, this looks amazing. This definitely looks like Leo from the film. Translated into an action figure form, this is perfect. So this looks cool. One thing I will mention is when you get them out of the package, you're gonna have to spread their feet out because these things don't have a good time standing up. They do have these pegs on the bottom, which are for the vehicles, and I believe the playset is coming out. Unless somebody who has a 3D printer can like make some kind of stand for these guys, but I mean, they stand up just fine. So Leo comes with his katanas, which are sheathed in the back. I'll probably show him holding them in a bit. He comes with the baby turtle. So this is the baby Leonardo. This is a, well, pre-mutated Leo. My camera will focus, please. There we go. So it's just a solid green color. It's made, it's the same neon green as Leonardo is. It's unpainted. There's a 3-pack that comes with him and the Turtle Tot Leo, which is exclusive to Target, I believe. I'll pick that up probably. So cool. And then my camera's being a little wonky. Okay. And he comes with his weapons rack, like the original turtle figures from the 80s. He has, let's see, he's got throwing daggers, he's got a throwing star, he's got some kind of knife. I don't know what any of these weapons are called. I don't know if I'm going to clip these off. I probably am. I'm going to clip these off, even though they really don't serve purpose. There's an ooze canister. I'm wondering what that serves in the movie, and it's got a handle so they can hold it, which is interesting. And a slice of pizza, so that's cool. So it comes with all that, and it does have little points to where you can store some of these weapons. You can probably tell it's just these throwing daggers and the star that'll get stored onto here. I'm pretty sure the playset does have a way you can store your weapons, or I'll probably just, if I do happen to clip all this off, I might just put it in a plastic baggie and just mark the weapons. Just put Leo on the label on it, but pretty cool. So it stands up on its own, but it's because it's a lightweight plastic, it's easy to knock over. Weird. Anyways, so that's extra accessories. So this is all $10, and what you're getting here, this is amazing. So looking at just Leonardo by himself, he definitely looks the most Ninja Turtle out of all of them. Like, he looks like a Ninja Turtle, like what you would expect. He has a belt with the 2 straps. He's got 2 throwing stars on his belt, and they do look identical to this one right here. So that's good. So that's continuity. The face sculpt is really spot on to the film. You know, everything looks good. He has his sheaths on the back, and I don't know if these are glued in or... Nope, these just come straight out. Wow. Okay. That's interesting that these just come straight out. Okay, that's odd. That's fine. And yeah, I've got them sheathed. I have them sheathed like this. I saw somebody who had gotten one of these earlier, and they put these swords in an awkward position, and their sword got bent. So put them like this. I think this is how they are intended to be. Even in like the commercials, I believe this is how it is intended to be stored, according to Playmates. I don't know. Bandana is flowing, so there's no way it's going to get in your way. And speaking of articulation, for a $10 figure, he's got a lot of articulation. So he's got a ball-jointed head. It looks left and right and up and down a lot. He's got hinge and swivel at the shoulder, sorry. But he does have that at the arm, and that kind of is a 90. Rotation on the wrist. Paint, by the way, spot is good. He's got legs that move forward about that much and back about that much. And then you can split, and you have the knee bend, and you have a swivel at the foot, which is interesting. I keep saying that, it's like, okay, it's a little weird, but it totally works. And it's the same with these two arms. Like I said, yeah, sheaths do come out. And forewarning, the swords are going to be bent because of the way they are packaged. So expect that. And by the way, these are not solid colors like a lot of the older weapons are. These are, my camera will focus on it, please. Focus, 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 please. Thank you. Paint is good. So I'm wondering if this was cast in this brown plastic and then it's just painted silver. Or this gunmetal gray, which looks cool. Hands are made out of a rubbery material, so don't worry about your handles breaking. So get them in there. Okay, so they fit snugly into his hands, even though these are made out of rubber. These aren't. The hands are made out of a softer material. You're not gonna really have a lot of issue with posing him either with his swords because of the added articulation. There was no waist swivel, by the way. I meant to mention that earlier, but Leonardo looks fantastic. I decided to do him first because he is my absolute favorite turtle. Because he is. Regarding the weapons rack, I don't know if I'm going to clip all of this off yet. I'd like to show you... yeah, I might do that. Let me cut and I'll show you all these weapons in his hand. I have Leonardo holding his slice of pizza. Is holding the ooze canister, which, yes, does have a handle, and I'm presuming to make it easier for your figures to hold them. Here he is with some kind of bladed weapon. No idea what the heck this actually is called, but it looks cool. Here he is holding one of the throwing daggers, getting ready to throw it for some reason. And here he is holding one of his, the ninja star he comes with, getting ready to throw it at Superfly or Bebop and Rocksteady. And as to be expected, almost all the weapons fit onto the weapons rack. What are my overall opinions on this figure? Well, it's amazing, as it should be, because I think this movie's going to turn out good, and this line definitely looks like it's top-notch quality stuff. Obviously, with every figure being $10, they're a little on the cheaper end, and obviously they're not going to be as detailed as some people would want. In fact, I forgot to mention this, but I did notice there was some paint splotches on his left shoulder. But that's to be expected, as this is technically a children's toy, not a toy for collectors. But you can, if you want to, buy these. You know, for yourself or for your kids. But overall, I feel like this figure is a fantastic start to this wave. Yes, I said wave. There's a wave 1, and there's possibly going to be a wave 2. So... overall, I think this is a good figure. If you can find these, which they should be hitting today, if you can find them in store, you know, check and get them. If you can't, then order them online. Like I said, they should be available at every retail store today as the street date has been lifted. So, yeah, these are cool. And I will see you guys in the next review. See ya.